All right, Iris Carnero, Liberty Towing, and the people of the state at Alvarado Gardens are monitoring in this entirely unnatural light. So I just want to be clear. I'm inside of the building. This is under a structure, and you're looking at what is the light source here. No explanation. While this is supposed to be the sunlight, and you're looking at the manifestation of engineered light. Liberty Towing is creating audible activity, is in the path. Iris Carnero is walking, crossing path in the parking lot. So are the Ons, Christopher On and his wife. These are demons that are pacing around, and that is maintenance in the path. You have waste management over here engaging in the elements of monitoring, amplification, light activity on that dumpster truck, waste management heavily engaged in P.O.C. Okay, these are demons that are surrounding. That's in the path with amplified audible activity. The light source is over me. Waste management is going to be subject to what is criminal, civil, and criminal prosecution. It is again 2:02 p.m. and waste management is going to produce the name of that driver while they're engaging in the pattern of conduct. They engage in that pattern of conduct in concert with the LAPD. That's how it's going to go. The entity is going to be prosecuted, and the people of the state that engage in the elements of monitoring with the state vicariously on behalf of the state, you're going to produce whoever it is that's operating your vehicle, your company vehicle. They're going to federal prison, and if they don't want to, you can pick a supervisor, pick a manager. Somebody's going to federal prison, so the company can decide itself, or the federal government will implement a means whereby. But it's going to result in federal prison. Time in federal prison, period. You're not negotiating out of that. And you're looking at what is the maintenance of the light source on the same side of building 1810. Pay attention to when it does this. While you're looking at it was present over here at 8 something in the morning, Liberty Tows monitoring with Iris Carnero. So he comes onto the ground, he's engaging in criminal facilitation in the name of a company. Waste management is on this side, engaging in the pattern of conduct in the name of a company. Smart janitorial, maintaining presence, group stalking with law enforcement, multiple times documented today, in the name of a company. And you have what is criminal facilitation while they do that. Smart janitorial is engaged in criminal facilitation. Speaker Companies is engaged in criminal facilitation. Liberty Tow is engaged in criminal facilitation. And waste management is engaged in criminal facilitation to the state. All right, the light source is over me. 203. This is the absence of any coincidence. This is the malicious operation of that system. All of them are not independent companies. You are looking at what is the face of the state. The state is going by the name Waste Management, in other words. The state is going by the name of Liberty Tow, in other words. The state is going by the name of Speaker Companies, because the state is maintaining presence through the name of some company where the exact same environment, the exact same phenomenon, and the exact same demonic behavioral pattern, which is terrorism, occurring under the guise of some company name. You're going to drain the pockets of that company. You're going to place them on the list that's going to be maintained by the Department of Justice as a group stalker, a sex offender, and a terrorist engaged in criminal monitoring, placing American citizens under surveillance while having the audacity to want to be in this country and make money off of American citizens while they're monitoring them. That's going to be a matter of public information. That's going to be a necessary aspect of a necessary component to the prosecution and exposure of this system that the state is operating in California. This is also documenting what is impunity. It's also independent grounds of federal prison for every employee that's associated. And again, those companies are going to routinely produce the names of those who are operating their vehicle. If you don't want to be associated with it, then I suggest you change your hiring practices. I suggest you find some other way to find a way to avoid. It's not the target individual. It's not American citizens' responsibility to make sure you aren't engaging in facilitating a state's malicious pattern of conduct that's threatening their lives. You're going to put the onus on the people of the state. They're the ones that are engaging in this malicious system, and you're going to flip that malice on its head. All right, the entity is sounding sirens. This is P.O.C. Everybody in relevant position is monitoring. They're all monitoring, okay? So the federal government's not going to, well, I'm not going to say what the federal government's not going to do, actually. I'm not going to say that. But everybody at Alvarado Gardens is going to federal prison. They're all monitoring as well, though. Criminal communication devices surround the entity, physical presence in the path, ongoing. This is all of that. They're pacing around in their vehicles, engineer light all over the roadways. These are demons that are monitoring. And that's exactly what Waste Management was doing as well. And it is currently 2:05 p.m. This is P.O.C. This is 1810 North Alvarado Street, where I remain, where the sun was rising. And it's still here after 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 7 hours. 7 hours strong. That's P.O.C.